everyone. How you doing, everybody? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. I am your Empress, Miss Mo, your fairy god cousin. My goal is to keep you 5 steps ahead of your enemies, your frenemies, and all these scallywags. This is the Spiritual Street Report, where big steppers don't play. Okay, it's going to be a collective reading for all of these zodiac signs. Okay, every single one of them, all 4 elements. Okay, how y'all doing today? Drinking my coffee, nice hot coffee. Here, let me get up out of here. Let me get up in nature. Okay, we're gonna be moving in different areas. Okay, right now we are in Portland, Oregon, at the waterfront. Okay, and so we're gonna be doing multiple collective messages going down the waterfront, guys. Okay, this weekend is very festive because we have the Portland Rose Festival going on. Okay, and it's huge. It is huge. Okay. Okay. It's a beautiful morning. I want y'all to get a good view of what's going on around here. Okay. Go ahead and flip the camera. This is what we're working with. The sun is coming up. This is the sunrise right here. Y'all catching the sunrise. All right. Beautiful, right? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the Holy Spirit told me to go ahead and allow, to just use myself as a service, be of service today in this morning hour, early hour, to show y'all a little more than just cards all the damn time. You know what I mean? But I love my cards. I love tarot and oracle. All right. God has been so good to all of us. Our ancestors allow us to wake up another day to see this. Okay. This is the sunrise here in Portland, Oregon. I'm right here on the waterfront. I did my walk. I'm going to be doing multiple collective readings down this walkway. Okay. Down this riverside. This is the Willamette River, guys. All right. We have multiple bridges. All right. Let me go ahead and show y'all a bit of a view here. All right. If you can see it, I don't know. The sun is coming up. So right now, this is what we're working with. Holy Spirit, use me as a vessel. Ancestors and only my ancestors allow me to deliver this message to our Big Stepper Squad, the collective, okay? In hopes that they keep themselves 5 steps ahead of their enemies, their frenemies, and all these scallywags out here. We're going to go ahead and turn this around here. How y'all doing? Let's go ahead and open up and get some energy going. Okay. Let's see what it's looking like here, guys. Spirit guys, what's the message for this beautiful morning, this day to come? It's getting brighter and brighter and brighter, guys, out here. Okay, I hope you can see me well. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. This could be for a Scorpio, a Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. All zodiac signs apply. Okay. Today is the day that you use your third eye. Okay. The King of Wands came out. This is the day that you use your third eye. See the bigger picture. You are a born leader, a visionary, an entrepreneur. Okay. You are honored to do that. You do proper business. You do good business. You are faithful to your business. You are faithful to your visions. That's where you need to be today. This is how you waking up. This is how you moving today. Okay. Very determined. You're a visionary. You can see things. Okay. Ahead of time. You see, you know if it's a flop, you know if it's a op, you know if it's not. You know what I mean? Very well balanced energy. Okay. Very full of harmony here. Well balanced, peaceful. This is a very peaceful morning for a lot of us right now. Okay. You got your head on straight and your priorities on point. Okay. However, it's always something, right? There's always somebody, some group of people, some scallywags got something to say. Okay. While you over here in peace, while you over here well balanced and happy, you do have a few trash talkers breathing down your neck or trying to breathe down your neck in hopes to judge you about something, lying about something. These trash talkers is what we call them. Spirit, what's going on? So the big stepper got a vision. You're serious about your life. You're upgrading your life. You're in the midst of an upgrade. This is why people's trash talking you, obviously. Okay, you're making small improvements, reshaping your habits, and you're working towards, you're really actually putting forth the effort to see your vision through. Okay, so you're being proactive out here in these worldwide streets, and also being in full prayer and keeping your life privately. You're moving silently. This is why these scallywags don't like it, guys. All right, they trash talking you because they can't figure out what you're doing, what you got going next. Okay, if they don't know the truth, they're gonna make up a lie, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay, take a glimpse of this horizon, guys. Look at that. Yeah, but these trash talkers, gossipers, they call themselves focusing on you. Why, Spirit? What are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about your destiny. They're talking about the odds of you. What's the odds of Big Stepper actually being successful? Okay. What's the odds of the Big Stepper actually becoming successful? This is what they're talking about. What if Big Stepper became successful? That would be crazy. That would be so crazy, wouldn't it? I know it would be crazy. Okay, no, crazy is the wrong word. It will be a miracle. It will be a magical. It will be your destiny. It will be destined. Okay, for you to be successful in whatever this vision that you have for yourself. You wake up every morning with a vision, Big Stepper. Okay, and these people just have a hard time. They're very in fear. They're in fear of your success. Tell us more about this vision. Okay, what is it that you want Big Stepper to focus on here? Spirit wants you to do more research today. Today is the day to do more research. Okay, whatever it is you're doing, be in solitude, shine some light on the areas where you're unknowledgeable about. The things that you struggle with, you may want to actually sit down and learn. The words that you don't know, look them up. Okay, I don't know. It's just like whatever little missing pieces, loose screws, in between the lines, get to know that, those little things, and you'll see a major difference in going up the ladder, okay, going up to another level. Spirit says you got closure. You let go of people. You released folks from your past, okay? You have closure already. These people do not want to let you go, okay? They feel like these are past people talking about you. And you already let these people go. You don't even think of these folks, to be quite frank, okay? But they still got you on their mind. And it's not a big deal, right? I don't think it's a big deal. It's just if they was to say nicer things to you, I mean, instead of just gossiping and being mean behind the scenes, I think it'll be okay for them to wonder what you're doing. I think that's proper. You know what I mean? Oh, I wonder what the whoop doing. You know, that's empathetic and that's kind of like a sense of caring. You know what I mean? If someone do kind of think about somebody and give them a phone call and check on them and say, hey, how you doing? It's been a while. Wow. You know, I've been thinking about you. How you doing? And let them know that they support you, Big Stepper. That's a different type of energy. That's like righteous energy. You know what I mean? But when a person see your rise, they see that you're elevating, they see that you are stepping into something bigger than yourself, okay? And they don't want to give you the recognition for that, but they want to be behind the scenes and watch you without the support and still gossip and lie about you, then that's a problem. That's the problem, y'all. Okay? All right? And that's just being real. You know? What else? This is why you kick these people to the curb. Okay? Yeah. So at this point, Spirit says you may have to get ready for a vacation. There's a vacation that's due to you. You deserve it. You deserve a good vacation, Big Steppers. Okay. How you doing? Good to see you. Case Tay. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, Case Tay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Spirit says this may be a good time for you to pack on up and maybe manifest a vacation. Okay, pre-pack a suitcase full of nice clothes or something that you want to go, I don't know, wherever you want to go. And the Holy Spirit will help you to get there. Okay, He will manifest, you will manifest your way into a new environment or to take a vacation, a friendly vacation, maybe even a staycation. You know, there's parts of your state that you haven't yet seen. And so Spirit is like, hey, why not do a staycation in your state? You know, have some fun in a different city of your state. Okay, this is what I'm hearing for this weekend for Memorial. Do Memorial always have to be about barbecue and backyard boogie oogies and shit like that? Maybe not. Okay, is what Spirit is saying here. Maybe just having some alone time, Memorial holiday, guys. Okay. It's like us remembering the people who has fought the good fight. Okay. Memorial holiday. Think about that. So do we really have to be around a whole lot of people for this particular type of holiday? Okay. Maybe not. Yeah. So anyway, you are the Empress, the Emperor. Okay. You know who you are. Okay. You know that you are very valuable. You know that you are very creative. You are creative. You are loved. You are appreciated by the people and only the people who is serious about their lives. This is how you know who's who. The people that go against you usually is people who really don't love themselves. You notice that. Okay. People that constantly put you on a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster, or people who go against you are usually people that is emotionally unstable, guys. All right. And that's what you realize about your past folks, family, whatever. Memorial Day is pretty tough on a lot of us, okay? Because we lost a lot of good family members. The good ones die young is that term that we hear, okay? But we lost a few good ones, okay? And left behind all these crazy ones. You know what I mean? All these nuts. And so, like, hanging out with the family isn't the same as it used to be, is what I'm hearing, okay? You are a little emotional. It's okay to be emotional. Later on today, you may feel that emotional emotions, different types, multiple types of emotions at this time, okay, because of the holiday. It makes sense. It's normal. It's okay. Okay. Meanwhile, you can go ahead and enjoy the fruits of your labor, big steppers, okay? Nine of Pentacles popped out. You can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Go ahead and spend some money on yourself. Maybe go shopping. Catch a good sale, okay? Catch a good sale, big stepper. All right. Enjoy yourself. Looking good, smelling good, get dressed. Be at your best. Feel at your best today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Blessings, blessings. Blessings and blessings on me. I love that song. I love it. Thank you. This is not the day to be overthinking. This is not the day to have anxiety. This is the day that the Lord has made. Ooh, I just heard that. Remember that song, guys? Back in the day, we used to sing in church. I think they still sing that song. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in him. Wow. Okay. Now, not all of us is a religious believer. Okay. Not everybody grew up Baptist and so forth and so forth. However, some stuff do stick with us if we were to be grown in the church, raised in the church. You could probably go to church if you want to. If you ain't been in church in so long and you're like, let me get it, kind of get a little deeper, a deeper connection with the Holy Spirit. You can do that today. Today would be a good day to do that. Blessings, blessings, everyone. Yeah, you can go ahead and spread your love into the church house. Meet a few new friends. Because majority of the church folk that I've known that is good people are really spiritual church folk. Okay, from what I know. Okay, from what I've seen myself, my own experience. The good ones are the spiritual ones. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with going to church, connecting with other spiritual folk, finding your tribe of people today, hanging out with your tribe. Okay, Spirit says if church is not the thing, maybe be online today. Okay, maybe get on live like you're doing here. Look at some church programs or look at just spiritual tarot card readings. Okay, spiritual tarot card readings, self-development, YouTube learning courses. I don't know, but Spirit wants you to elevate your mind. Okay, don't place yourself in a black box, is what Holy Spirit is telling me. My ancestors and only my ancestors give me these messages, y'all. Okay, and so this is what they're telling me. They're telling me to deliver the message of do not place yourself in a black box. You don't have to be spiritual. Just because you're spiritual don't mean you can't mingle amongst all people. Okay, we are very multi-diverse, culturally diverse folk. Okay, us chosen people, us big steppers, we are multi-diverse, culturally diverse. Okay, multiculturally diverse is what we really are. Okay, and not a lot of people is like us. Wow, there we go. Okay, you get that? Be as culturally diverse as you can, is what the Holy Spirit is delivering in this message. Wow, I didn't see this one coming. Okay. And so that's the problem. And then we just found the solution. We found the solution, y'all. The solution is, and the reasons, okay? The reason why you don't deal with these people from your past, these groups of people, these past family members, whatever this is because they are not multiculturally diverse. They are not. You get what I'm saying here? You are. And so automatically, these people from the past see how valuable you are, but they don't see why. Oh my God. Come on now. They don't understand. Well, why is it that Big Stepper is so abundant with the Nine of Pentacles? Why is Big Stepper so abundant? I don't understand this. I don't understand why they keep winning. I don't understand why they keep going. I just don't get it. Well, it's because you or we are multiculturally diverse. We don't have just one type of friends. We have all different types of friends, all ages, all different sexual identities. Married, single, don't matter. Poly, homies, you know what I mean? We don't really discriminate. The only thing we're more focused on is, hey, do you follow the universal laws? That's our main thing, right? And so this is the message for this early rise, y'all. Spirit says, say less. Okay? You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't have to. You don't have to explain your spiritual gifts to anyone. You don't have to. You have a spiritual gift that cannot be denied. Your spiritual gift cannot be denied. Everybody sees it. They know it. They feel it. Okay? This is a time for you to really work with your spiritual gifts, learn more about your spiritual gifts, enhance your spiritual gift. Today is that day. It don't always have to be about barbecue. Barbecue pork chops and shit. I'm being funny. I'm being funny, y'all. But you get what I'm saying? It don't have to be always about the backyard boogie, ugly. Okay. It always got to be about the caviar and the, poisson. So today is a day that you really embrace your rebirth. You accept your rebirth and you actually learn the new you. You really start to learn who you are, y'all. Okay. Yeah, these fake phony friends that you had that's talking about you right now, whoever they are. Yeah, these people, they're depressed. Very ignorant and depressed. Their ignorance is the reason why they are depressed. They are depressed based on their ignorance. Wow. That's what I heard. You would think ignorance is bliss. This is what they said, remember? Ignorance is bliss. Not in this situation. Because this is the thing. You can have bliss. Being ignorant, you could be blissful in your ignorance. But people who's blissful in their ignorance, guys, are people who don't get in other people's way. Okay? That's the thing. They don't talk bad about people. They mind their business. They don't try to get in anybody's way. They don't try to take a pork chop off nobody's plate. They don't step on nobody's toes. Because they are actually, their ignorance for the things they don't know, it really makes them happy to just live in their own box. You know what I'm saying? It really makes them happy enough to be secure in their own life. These people, they stepped out the box, okay? They wanted to step on your toes. They wanted to take a pork chop off your plate. Didn't even want the pork. They don't even eat pork, but they want to take your pork chop off, okay? This is what I'm saying. These people have lack of foresight. This is why you had to move away from them. They are not multicultural. And they don't even understand that. They don't even know what that means. Okay, let's be real. They really don't. They can maybe act like they do, but they don't. They don't exhibit that in their life. Oh my God. Okay. And you are not a fool. You see right through these folks, and you walked away and got out there trapped. Okay. They thought they was going to trap you. Why are they going to trap you? Yeah, you walked away quietly from these folks. You don't want nothing to do with these people because they tried to destroy something that they had no power over. Okay, and so you're now, today is the day that you finally break. I guess this is a confirmation, y'all. Okay, the confirmation is that you are finally free from these people, is what I'm hearing. The traps that they set for you, the slander that they tried to throw at you, you are finally free from that, Big Stepper. You did it. You made it out. You made it out. And as bad as they want to lie and gossip on the sideline, they can't even do it anymore. They have to whisper your name. Ooh, my God. My God. See, ooh, come on, spirit. Mm-mm-mm. They have to whisper your name, Big Stepper. And so now you are different. You are a different type of breed, honey. You elevated. You are in your elevation. Spirit wants you to know you made it out of that dark space. It's like there's a dark space they was trying to place you in, but you was never going in that space. But Spirit says that door has closed. It's like a black hole trying to suck up everything because that door is open. And it's like once you close the door, then you don't have. Uh, how can I explain this? It's like somebody accidentally opening a door to a black hole. Okay, you was like fighting tooth and nail from going into this black hole. Okay, this is the vision I'm seeing here. Today is the day that black hole is shut down. Whatever door that opened it up, the door had to close it back down forever. The portal of the black hole, the entryway, the black hole itself is shut down. So you don't have to fight tooth and nail to stay spiritually cleansed. You don't have to fight tooth and nail to protect yourself spiritually all day, every day. You don't have to fight tooth and nail to avoid the projections that's being placed on you. That is over. If their mouths and their rumors and their lies was the black hole, their mouths, their lies, their words, their negative words towards you and about you, the gossip, the slander, the defamation of character, it's shut down. It's shut down. Wow. This is confirmation. That door is closed. No longer. No longer can they gossip, trash talk you, or spread lies. That dark hole is closed. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, and it's because, and these people are sad. Today is a day that they feel really, truly defeated. This is one day they have to hang up, they have to shut it down. They can't speak on you anymore. They can't look you up anymore. They can't do anything that they've been doing to you over the last 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, whatever this is. They are literally, there is an order, a divine order for them to never mention you again. Oh my God. They can never speak about you again. If they want to survive, if they want to live another day, if they want to at least work through the bad karma and not be cursed, generationally cursed. Oh God. If they want to break the generational curse that they placed on themselves because of them coming for you, Big Stepper, if they want to break that, it's suggested that they never speak ill will on you ever again. Bottom line, okay? And they are sad about this. This right here upsets them. It's like they're devastated that they cannot continue to bring or try to impel negative energies towards you, project negative energies towards you. They had too many opinions about you that was unnecessary. Oh my God. These people are very unstable about this news. Okay. While you over here planning your life and upgrading your life, evolving, they're in agony, absolute emotional agony. Okay. They're in emotional agony because they have to stop. They have to stop and control their own life. They have to start living their life. My God. Now that is scary for these people, okay? But oh well, that has nothing to do with us, Big Stepper. Now these people feel abandoned and left behind. They ain't got nothing to do with us. If they would have catered to their own lifestyle, they wouldn't have had so much to pick up. So much turmoil, and it's a mess in their real life. Their real life is a mess. Their real life is a mess. And they got to pick up their mess. It's time to clean up now, scallywags. Clean up. It's time to clean up your mess in your life. They have no choice because why? They have to leave your life alone. They try to project the mess that's in their life into your life. And now the divine says, no more. Enough is enough. Now let's focus on your life. Wow. Now it's time for them to get out of denial and stop lying to themselves. They can't lie to themselves anymore, big steppers. They got to come clean, be honest about who they really are. They have to face themselves. This at this point, this moment demands honesty. Wow. Yeah, they was halfway in, halfway out in their own life. Okay. They wasn't serious about their own lives. And so they thought that maybe toying or playing with your life, manipulating your life would distract them from the mess that they have in theirs. Meanwhile, you didn't let this stop you. You didn't let this stop you, Big Step. You kept going. You kept moving around, moving. Okay, you kept using your time accordingly. You kept networking. You kept learning about who you are. You kept self-developing. You kept self-discovering. Okay, you kept living your life. Okay. You did not allow this to hinder you in any way because you thought to yourself, wait a minute, this is my life. And how did you know that? Well, you looked at your bills, you woke up with yourself in your bed, got dressed in your clothes, took out your trash, cried by yourself. Oh my God, come on, Spirit. Hopped in your car, paid your insurance, and you didn't see none of these people in sight. So how can I allow the energy of another person, another human, another entity to take control of something that I own and control? Oh my God. It was so obvious. It was so obvious that you were living your own life. Okay. You built the strength. This is where your strength came in because you was actually honest, Big Stepper, about who you are. You looked at your situation clear as day. You were alone. You was alone. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay. That was like the most beautiful thing ever. And so you set your boundaries. You said, no, thank you. Your empowerment came from you saying, well, you know what? I'm alone. I've been doing this. I was born alone. I'm living life. So I have control over mine. And you set the boundaries. You said, you know what? I'm no longer accepting certain people in my life. It's not about if people accept me. No, I'm not going to accept this because I can't take the risk. This is not the way I want to sacrifice, is what Spirit says. This is not the way I want to live. Yeah. You understood that people were just jealous of you because of your own, because of your freedom. Okay. They were angry and mad because of your freedom, Big Steppers. Do you want to know why? You're like, well, why? I still don't get why. Because you had freedom. They was angry and jealous because of your power of freedom. That's what they was angry about. And so they wanted to hurt you and block you in a way so you won't have freedom anymore. Because they don't have freedom and they want more freedom than you. With the little freedom they had, they wanted you to be under them. Come on. Now that's crazy. You say, I'm over this. I'm walking away from this. This is beneath me. You know, I don't have to be in this situation. I'm gonna walk away from this. No, thank you. They want to restrict you. Okay, restrict you from your highest, best self. No. Okay. And now you're free as a bird because you decided to make the decision to walk away from these people. Now you're booked and busy, making your money, self-employed, self-contracted, self. I mean, hell, you said, well, I'm by myself anyway. Why not work by myself? Ooh, you say, you know what? I realize that I'm just not that good with this type of crowd. Let me just be independent. You realize you work much better independently. And you are seeing success. You are much more successful in your independence. Yeah. So you call the psychiatrist, you call the therapist, or whatever you got to do, had to do to get some healing, to get somebody to talk to somebody about this. Okay, because this could put a damper on anybody's relationships, y'all. Okay, going through this type of trauma. You've seen some things happening to you that you overcame. You've seen that you was getting a little bit on the paranoid side. You've seen that you was getting a little more very paranoid. Okay, let me say that. You had really bad trust issues after you walking away from these people. And so you went to go get some psychiatry. Maybe Spirit is saying, if you haven't done that yet, do it now. This may be a good season during the Gemini season to look for a good psychiatrist, a therapist, someone to talk to about this so it won't hinder you in the future when it comes out of social events and stuff. So you'll be open to meet even more valuable people. Okay. It will help you expand in your business if you were to see a professional about this heartache, this grief. It's like a form of grief that you went through. Okay. Trying to figure out what's going on life terms. It's life on life terms that you didn't have any control over. And so Spirit wants you are exhibiting signs that shows that you may need to talk to somebody. Okay, let's say that. Okay, and you can do this on your lonesome. You don't have to tell everybody. This could be something you just keep to yourself. You know, this is your own thing. You know, you're not gonna take off your drawers and show everybody. So why the hell you gonna tell everybody your mental health plan? You know what I mean? Tell everybody your doctors and Wow. Yeah, I just heard that. Yeah, you stopped oversharing because you thought people was your friend enough to be honest about who you are. You should being honest about who you are. Hey, guys, this is what I'm doing today. This is what I'm doing this week. You was just but you didn't know that was oversharing. You thought that you was being honest and true so people would know who you are so they won't ever second guess who you are. But for these group of people, they use that against you because you're just a normal person that is more transparent and honest than the average person. See, now that's spooky for them. And it became a nightmare for you. But Spirit says, don't worry, because you was actually blessed for being honest. You never lied about anything. You always honest. And I think this is one of the reasons, thank you, Holy Spirit. This is one of the reasons why you're so blessed and highly favored. Because you don't lie. You're a very honest person. If you don't like something, you'll say, look, I don't like this. You're not going to play. And you love clarity because you see clarity as a form of love, Big Stepper. And you're right, it is. Clarity is a form of love. Problem solving, making sure a person leaves you with a clear mind, with a set plan, with a sense of acceptance, validation, whatever. that shows that person, when they walk away from you and they feel better than they felt before, it lets them know how valuable you are as well as they are. And you always make sure people felt that way around you. Unless they deserve to be straight up honest. Look, I don't like you because of this, blah, 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 blah. This is why, because you made me feel this way. So please, let's not do that. You bold enough to tell a person, look, I don't really fuck with you like that. Fear says you ain't even got to do that in this season. Because anybody that don't fuck with you ain't going to come around you anyway. They can't even walk your path. They won't be able to cross paths with you. Because they're not on your type of time. Oh my God, Spirit, stop it. Because they live on, they in fraud time. Spirit said they're frauds. Fraudulent energies can't cross paths with righteous folks. And if they do, they lucky. They got a chance to redeem themselves, is what I heard. Wow. Yeah, you're searching for purpose and choice and making choices and trying to find the best option to do this, that, this, and the third. Okay. You're working towards something major here. You set your standards. You're not accepting bare minimum anymore, Big Steppers. You're done with accepting the bare minimum. That's it. It's up from there. It's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you taking the time to slow down and love yourself. Self-reflect. It's the day to do that. Okay. Look in the mirror, tell yourself how much you love yourself. Use your affirmations today. Hang with people. If you're going to hang with folks that really love you, really care for you. That want to see you win, okay? Yeah, because you're a divine person. Oh my God, look how your ancestors and the universe love you, Big Stepper. Wow. Look how they love you. Wow. Yeah, you can just hang out today. You know, get out here, get dressed up, take some photos if you want to. I don't know. Sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want today, Big Stepper. You really can. But whatever it is, but make sure it feeds your soul, feeds your spirit. You know what I mean? Whatever you do, make sure your spirit is cleansed and feel good. Okay? That's a lovely message, y'all. I think that's it. I'm very fulfilled with this message. A wonderful message, guys. Thank you so much. I am Empress Miss Mo, your fairy god cousin. And you have Recent Spirituals Street Report if you want to get closer to me, get more, have more access to me. And click the links in the bio. Okay, you would want to book a reading with me. Okay, that's the only way you can get access to me is through booking a reading. Okay, it's lovely today. Thank you. See y'all later. Thank you so much, everybody, for the love and the comments and so forth. I need that good energy.